What's going on, YouTube? It's Andy, the Parrot Head Picker, coming at you guys today with another edition of Making Money Monday. This is volume 60. It's my eBay and Poshmark sales update. This will be for the last 2 weeks. I think I got about 50 items. I'm going to take and show you guys that I sold over the past 2 weeks. I think I had about 40 on eBay and 10 over on Poshmark. So we'll show you all those. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, maybe this is first time watching me or whatever, I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I do have a full-time job. I work Tuesdays through Friday, and on Mondays I usually put together these little sales update videos for you guys. Give you an idea of some of the things I pick up. I tell you why I pick them up, what I'll pay for them, and then maybe I'll share a BOLO or two along the way. So anyway, that being said, we'll jump into it and we'll show you some of the stuff that we sold over the past couple of weeks. Okay, guys. Up first, just sold this pair of Asics women's shoes. Nothing special, just a basic pair of Asics running shoes. But I got a $29.99 out of those. Plus, made the buyer pay shipping. And I think I paid like $3 for those at my local Goodwill. So not a bad find there. This here was a pretty nice sale. These here actually went to the global shipping program. Just a pair of new Ralph Lauren slim fit jeans, and I got $64.99 out of those, plus buyer paid shipping, so not too bad for I think I paid $4 for those at a Goodwill or Salvation Army. I can't remember. I know I didn't buy these at my local Goodwill, so I got them on a thrifting trip one day. But yeah, not a bad little sale there. Another pair of shoes. I did sell quite a few shoes over the past couple of weeks, which is great. I love selling shoes. This pair here was a great brand. I found out of town on a thrifting trip. Like I said, I find most of my shoes out of town. It's really hard in my local area to get good shoes for a decent price. But these here are Donald Pleiners. I wasn't even aware of this brand. I happened to see the shoes, and from picking up shoes a little more often, I just happened to, when I ran across this one, it just looked like a good quality shoe. I quick looked it up and realized Donald Pleiner is a great brand to pick up. So if you guys run across that when you guys are out, if you guys are thinking about getting in the shoe game, and pick up this brand, or do some comps, some research, whatever you want to call it, and check this out. But these are really, really nice shoes. It's like a little saddle bit or what have you, but it's a driving loafer. And let me see if I can show you here. On the back, to get a good picture, yeah. How you determine what a driving loafer is right here. There's like some little nubbies on the back of the heel, so as your foot kind of rocks back and forth on the pedal, you still get a little bit of traction. So that just kind of denotes a driving loafer. A lot of these driving loafers actually do really well for me. This here is another one of these Wrangler Pearl Snaps. I've been doing really well with these. Also, this is a 3X tall. I'm only picking these up if they're in talls or the real big sizes. I'm not grabbing 2X. I will grab a 2X tall or what have you. But yeah, I'm still pretty much consistently getting 20 to 24 bucks out of these plus shipping. So this one here. Went for $24.99 plus shipping, so 30 bucks for a Wrangler shirt. Yeah, these shirts here, like I said, they've been doing really, really well for me. I've been selling pretty consistent. I usually try not to pick these up for over $3. I try to stay in that $2 mark or under if I can. If I can find them at a 1, 2, 3 day or something like that, or in a I've been actually hitting most of these in like the charity thrifts where they usually have these at the $2 or under mark. So yeah, I have no problem scooping those up then. But yeah, another nice little sale there. Another pair of jeans. I actually got these at my local Goodwill, and they sold in less than a week. Just a nice pair of Orvis jeans, 38, 32s. 38's a great size for jeans. Got 25 bucks out of those, basically, plus buyer paid shipping. This here is Callaway golf shirt. Summer's coming, golf season's coming. These dry fit golf shirts usually do pretty well. This is one of those shirts. It shows I sold this for $12.99. It's just one of them typical polo shirts I always charge $19.99 free ship for. I still got the same amount of money. Actually, I got $19.98 out of this shirt. It was just that I made the buyer pay $6.99 for shipping. So $12.99 just looks a little more appealing to a buyer, but they're still paying shipping on it. Either way, I'm still putting the same money in my pocket. So not too bad there. There's Chicago Cubs bucket hat. I'm rocking some Cubs gear here today. Yeah, these bucket hats do really well. If you guys run across these, especially the baseball ones, spring training's going on right now, so your baseball stuff's going to start moving. So if you guys got that sort of stuff, pick it up, get that stuff listed. It'll sell. This one here was what sold this for $14.99 plus made the buyer pay shipping. So nice little sale there. And typically the hats usually go like at about the 10-ounce rate, which with the new postal rates is about $3.50. So I made about $1.50 on shipping. I paid 90. I think actually this hat here I got for a quarter. So I actually got all my money back on this and probably made $1. So not too bad. FootJoy, you kind of notice a theme here: golf and baseball. So this really nice FootJoy kind of this is the FootJoy Dry Joys jacket. I got 50 bucks out of this plus made the buyer paid shipping. Just a really nice windbreaker type jacket. The Dry Joys are waterproof, which that's what a lot of the guys really like. So yeah, really nice jacket there, and these are usually, I think, 100% polyester. Yeah, 100% polyester. So nice little jacket there. I've been doing well with these affliction shirts. Also, I've been picking these up usually if they're extra large or bigger, and they have a nice pattern to it. This one here I got what, $17.99 plus made the buyer pay that $6.99 shipping that I've switched to. So yeah, what is that, 24 bucks for an affliction t-shirt? Not too bad. And usually these shirts are pretty distressed around the collar. So if you see it where it looks like it's a little frayed, I don't know if I took a picture. Yeah, you can see on the collar there. Let me kind of zoom in on it a little bit, but there we go. You can see how it kind of looks like it's all frayed and stuff. That's actually okay. It'll be like that on the collar and the sleeves, but it's just the way that these shirts are made. So those are doing pretty well for me. I think I sold one of those. I might have had one of my last sales update or the sales update before. I don't see them very often, but when I do, I usually will scoop them up. This here is, I've had this forever. It was one of them Amazon returns I had. I just had them send it back. It's been sitting up there. I did it as a bundle on Amazon, and everybody just wanted a single tape. And so I bundled it together here on eBay, and finally sold. I got $19.99 out of that, plus made the buyer paid shipping. Just some in-home walking VHS tapes. So I think I had $1.50 into these. Usually I pick these up for 50 cents a piece. They were new sealed. Actually, the lady that bought these just wanted the 2-mile walking tape, and I wanted to get rid of them all. So I was like, you know what, it's kind of an all or nothing deal. I mean, I was really nice about how I worded it, but she was like, no problem. She goes, I'll just take them all. She goes, I have friends that I can get started on these. And I'm like, I kind of giggled a little bit. It's like, well, she must have a bunch of friends that all still have VCRs. So it's just kind of one of those things. Up next, this here is another Cubs item. I actually found this in the big boy section at my local Goodwill. I love perusing that area because I'm a little bigger guy myself, but I saw this shirt here, and it was a 4 extra large tall. This sold in one day and I listed this on eBay and Poshmark, and it sold on both platforms. So it tells you how desirable these big boy shirts are. This is a majestic Chicago Cubs. It's a tall. I mean, this thing had everything going for it, and it's the Cooperstown collection. So I got 30 bucks out of that, plus made the buyer pay the $6.99 shipping that I charged. So yeah, not too bad for a one-day turnaround, and it sold on both platforms. So one thing nice with Poshmark, you can at least cancel stuff over there and not have to worry about being penalized like on eBay. So that's why I definitely entertained this. I honored this offer over that one. I don't typically like to cancel offers, but occasionally you'll get a sale on the same day, and this was just one of those items. So just kind of gives you guys an idea, like I said, the power of selling these big shirts. There's just not a lot out there. You can ask a lot more money. Typically if I would have found this same shirt, in an extra large, or honestly, I probably wouldn't have even picked this up in an extra large, just personally. Unless I would have got it for $1, and then I'd still probably, because this shirt's only going to sell for probably about 15 bucks, and that's maybe with shipping, maybe without. It's just, not a lot of demand for it, but in these big sizes, they're definitely going to sell well. Another one of these Burberry Brit shirts. This one's a little different than some of the other ones I've picked up. This one's a more of a smooth texture instead of the knit. Typically, I always find the knit ones. This one went for $37.99 plus made the buyer pay $6.99 shipping, so not too bad sale there. I love finding these Burberry Brits. I think in the whole time I've been doing this, I actually ran into about 3 or 4 this year, and I think that's probably about all I found all last year. So I don't run across these very often. I know there are some people that, you know, it all depends on your area. Everybody finds certain things way more than others in different areas. But in my area, I don't find them too often, and I've never found any of these locally. So I usually always find them if I go out of town. Just a pack of old media. I'm assuming these went to a reseller because he wrote me. He wanted me to make sure I put an invoice inside the package. These are all the VHS-C tapes. And his username was something along the lines, like I could tell that he must have been a reseller. He was probably bundling these with camcorders, which, you know what, hey, great. I probably should have just hung on to them for myself, but I think I probably still have a couple loose ones hanging around. So if I run across some camcorders, I can always bundle a blank tape. But I guess I got 20 bucks out of those plus free shipping, so I didn't make a killing on this, but I think if I remember correctly, I bought this at a garage sale, and I think I paid 50 cents for it, so not too bad. Another pair of shoes, nice pair of Margaritaville shoes. Speaking of Margaritaville, drinking out my Margaritaville coffee mug this morning, so don't mind me, guys. It's early, so I wanted to get this out today. I didn't get one of these out last week, so I got a lot going on, so I figured I'd hit this early. But yeah, this is a nice pair of Margaritaville boat shoes. I got $32.29 out of these plus made buyer pay shipping, so not too bad. I know I paid under $5 for these shoes. Really, really nice shape and condition. Love selling shoes, guys. I have such a hard time finding shoes in my local area, though. Typically, I get most of my shoes when I go out of town. They're just getting crazy in my local Goodwill, and I think there's a lot of shoe sellers in my area because even our little small charity thrifts, it's always the same pairs of shoes in there. I never see new shoes, so probably with, you know, by the time I get off of work or do whatever, and I do get to the smaller thrifts, you know, they've already been crapped up. So. But yeah, love selling shoes. This here's a Schwinn bicycle bottle. This went for what, $12.74. It was light enough. I know this went first class. I think I paid $1 for this. Not necessarily the best buy, but it was one of those things I just happened to run across. I might have been in my, I know I got this at my local Goodwill. It's probably one of them days I'd found a bunch of stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to grab that bottle too. So I just threw it in there. It was a quick 10 bucks in my pocket. So not too bad. This here's a really nice Peter Millar shirt, and I screwed up on this one apparently. Actually, I didn't screw up on this. This is one of those shirts I still had for $19.99 free ship. I put it on sale for 15% off. When I was running my sale, I thought I actually had the $6.99 shipping on this because typically this is a shirt that I would have listed for 24 bucks. The Peter Millar shirts do really, really well, especially if you can find the Summer Comfort. Those do great. Those are probably my favorite Peter Millar items to pick up is the Peter Millar Summer Comfort polo golf shirts. Really great items to pick up, and they sell real consistent. This here's a really nice Bobcat equipment hat. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what a Bobcat is. I'll put a little picture down below. You guys can, that way if you guys aren't familiar with what Bobcats are, no, this is not the animal. It's a piece of heavy equipment. So, and they are fun to drive. But anyway, yeah, so I picked this up in my local Goodwill. It was brand new. I got this for 99 cents, so I sold this for $16.99 plus. I guess this was just $16.99 free ship, so not too bad. Love selling hats as well. They're so easy to do. Just a couple photos, and they ship easy. Another pair of shoes. These here are just a nice little pair of women's Mizunos. Just running shoes in a decent size. These are an 8.5, so that's a nice size for shoes. You know, not home run shoes by any means, but, you know, just a consistent $30 pair of shoes plus make buyer pay shipping. I grabbed these one with them being women's shoes. They'd have some pink in it. Them other shoes had like pink and light blue. They're colors that women like, so that's why I grabbed these shoes, and they were in really good shape and condition. So, and I think I paid maybe $3 for these shoes as well. So, So here's a Harley polo shirt. I think I paid $5 for this. This one for $23.79 plus made buyer pay $6.99 shipping. So not too bad, not crazy. Been getting a little less now for my Harley stuff. I used to get some pretty good premiums for Harley items, but I just think there's so much of it out there now that it's really a lot of people are definitely undercutting, which, that's everybody's got their own business model. I mean, I like to charge a little bit more for my stuff, as we all do, I would imagine. But yeah, I've noticed I've been having to start lowering my prices just a little bit on my Harley items to get them to move. But overall, just a nice Harley polo shirt. This one here, I bought this. This was kind of a blind buy. This is a Bachmann, like a model train transformer, like for an HO or N scale train. The trains you would have had when you were a kid. But anyway, I picked this up, and the reason I grabbed it was it was new. It still had the like the seal on it, what have you. I paid $2 for this. Because I figured it was like, I thought this was going to be worth a little bit more money. But I got $13.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping, so not too bad. I mean, I still got $20 out of this item, or this item sold for $20. I, for whatever reason, thought it might have been worth a little bit more. I bought it blind. I didn't even bother looking it up, but I knew it was, in my opinion, kind of a rare item. And I know a lot of the guys that build train sets and do that sort of stuff, they like to have multiples of these and what have you, so they're always looking for extras. So I snatched that up. It's another Burberry shirt. I actually got this the same day I got that other Burberry shirt I sold. So finally got around to listing both of them, and you guys noticed they both sold relatively quick. I got $40 out of this one, plus made the buyer pay shipping, so not too bad for that. And this is a really, really nice. I think that's what the tag looks like, just regular Burberry London. Real nice shirt. Another Harley shirt. This one for $29 plus buyer paid shipping. This is a Harley sweatshirt. It's orange. I told you guys I really like finding the colors, the oddball colors. They tend to sell a little better than some of the other items. But this one, like I said, just $30, and I have had to take and drop my prices a little bit. Normally I would have charged about $40 for this, but I need to get stuff moving. Summer's coming. Well, spring's coming anyway. And I want to start getting some of these heavier items out of here, make room for more summer stuff. It's a really nice Lucky brand. Actually, I think I picked this up on Goodwill 1-2-3 days, so I think I paid $1.23 for this shirt, which was a great price. It's brand new with tags. So I got $24.99 out of that, plus charge $6.99 shipping. So just a nice, I think this is a pearl snap, just kind of a western looking shirt. Lucky's, I do pretty well with Lucky. I know a lot of people won't buy it. They say they don't do the greatest with it. I don't seem to have a problem with it. It does tend to move pretty quick for me. So as long as it keeps moving, I'm going to keep picking it up. So here's a really nice Orvis shirt. Just a plain, basically like Orvis, long sleeve heavyweight t-shirt. Nothing crazy. So the tag looks like it's got a little different tag. I love finding Orvis stuff. This one for $14.99 plus $6.99 shipping. So I still got what, $22 out of that. Not too bad. This here I picked up a couple months ago at a Goodwill 1-2-3 sale. I think I bought 4 of these Boomba shirts. They were all 2XL, so they were a nice size. They're all dry fit material. I got 2 polo shirts and 2 t-shirts basically. I've already sold, now I've sold both of the polo shirts. This one went for $12.99 plus $6.99 shipping, so basically it's a $20 shirt. Like I do most of my stuff, and I only paid $1.23 for this. Not too bad. I think a lot of the sports teams, like your high school sports teams, or just whatever, softball teams, your travel baseball teams, or whatever, they like to, a lot of the coaches or whatever, they like to wear these, or the dads, they like to find the stuff that matches their school or their team's uniforms. These things do really well, and like I said, it's that dry fit material, so people tend to pick it up. Plus, it also makes a really nice golf shirt. Speaking of golf shirts, this here was a Greg Norman golf. I don't normally pick these up, but it was sitting there on a Goodwill 123 days. It was brand new with tags. Really hard to pass up a new with tag shirt for $1.23. So, yeah, I scooped that up. I got $17.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay $7 shipping. So, great return on that. Like I said, typically I would not pick up Greg Norman, but it did have nice colors, nice little pattern to it, and what have you. So, there's no reason to leave that sitting on the shelf. So there's another great pair of shoes. These are Merrell's. These are they got the Vibram soles, just like an outdoor type of running shoe, or more like a trail running shoe, I'm guessing. But yeah, really, really nice pair of shoes. Yeah, a little bit of condition. Not crazy, but they're still in really, really good shape. I probably could clean them up a little bit better. But I got $54.99 out of those, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So really nice pair of shoes there. Sorry guys, I gotta take another drink. I don't typically do these sales updates this long, so. All right. Okay, yeah, here's another one of them Boomba shirts. This is one of the t-shirts. So now I only have one t-shirt left. I got $12.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay $6.99 shipping. So $20 for a performance t-shirt. Not too bad. And this is double extra large. I'm assuming the same person donated all 4 of those, but yeah, for a buck, I was gonna grab them. This here's a really nice item. I found this at my local Goodwill. It's new with tags. It's 99 cents. This is Rip Curl. It's kind of like a surfing brand or whatever. Actually, I just picked up yesterday a pair of Rip Curl shorts. So I've been picking up a few more shorts now, especially with summer coming. I'm wanting to get those going. I know Rip Curl's a pretty good brand. I got $24.99 out of that, plus free shipping. So nice little sale there. FootJoy. FootJoy is a great brand. I love picking up FootJoy, especially this time of year. FootJoy golf stuff, FootJoy polos. The brighter the colors, all that sort of stuff, the better. You guys don't pass on the FootJoy stuff. I love picking up FootJoy. Typically, always will have the big FJ on the back. If you guys remember that coat that I just sold had big FJ on the back. Usually, I always have that. Look out for logos. A lot of these shirts have logos on them for golf courses or businesses, whatever. They like to give them to their salesmen or what have you. So, just if you're picking these up, they do sell with the logos or golf courses on them, but typically they're going to sit maybe a little longer. You're not going to get quite as much. But yeah, so I got $17.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay $6.99 shipping, so not too bad. Columbia PFG. I don't pick up a lot of these, but man, these are moving on Poshmark. And my friend Larry at On the Roads Again, has watched a couple of his videos, and I've heard him talk about it. He says he can't keep these things in stock on Poshmark, so I've kind of started picking them up again. This is one, though, I didn't cross-list over there because it's a 2XL, but I got $16.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. Just regular Columbia PFG fishing shirt. I hate picking up the beige. They sell, but I hate photographing it. I can never get the light right and everything else. But yeah, these shirts do pretty decent. So here's a really nice LL Bean, double extra tall. So this is a great shirt to pick up. Great size. It's tall. Got $22.99 out of that, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So not too bad there. Yeah, it's just really nice kind of plaid LL Bean shirt. Love selling LL Bean. Masters. You guys notice the golf theme here today too? Golf and baseball. Yeah, the Masters. I think the Masters was just happened here a week or so ago. I'm not sure, but this is a medium. I don't typically pick these up, but I just grabbed this at our Goodwill. It used to be a 1-2-3 day where everything in the store was, or not everything, but all clothing goes to $1.23. They do that once a month. They just changed it last month to Nifty 150. So now all the clothes the last Tuesday of the month go to $1.50. And they were just bringing this out of the back room. I happened to see it, so I scooped this up for $1.50. Sold for $12.99 plus $6.99 shipping. Yeah, not too bad, and I think this sold in just a couple of weeks of me listing it. Nice little shirt here. Always look for the little Masters logo, and this is the pretty good one. It has Masters on the sleeve. This one actually came from, I think, the clubhouse, because it does have the Masters logo or tag in here. Some of these are like made by FootJoy or Slazenger or probably Titleist, Ping, Callaway, most of the major golf brands, they all have these shirts that'll have the little Masters logo, but the ones that are more desirable will be the ones that say Masters Collection, or it'll say Augusta National on the inside tag. Those are a little more desirable. If you can find them in green, green's probably the best color to pick up because that's kind of the color of the Masters, so people like the green ones. Okay, next, just a regular Harley long sleeve t-shirt. Nothing crazy, my typical $20 Harley tees. I got $12.99 out of this, plus I made the buyer pay $6.99 shipping, $19.98. You guys get the idea. I just think $12.99, in my opinion, looks a little more appealing to a buyer. I'm just monkeying around with my pricing and my shipping. I'm always doing that in my store. Just seeing what works, what doesn't. With eBay's new seller update and what have you. I'm experimenting with some things, trying to see if they're working now before I decide what I'm going to do when the spring seller update goes into effect. So anyway, that was that. But yeah, really nice shirt. This orange, it's got flames on the sleeves. It's got the Grand Canyon logo on the back. So really cool shirt. That's kind of why I picked this up, and I think I got this relatively cheap. We're pretty neat with a little old Stagecoach and stuff like that. So just one of those shirts kind of catches your eye. All right, yep, still selling Bibles, guys. This one here, I found it was new sealed. Actually, if you guys watched one of my trips to the thrift, I believe it was one where I'm with my wife. We went down south a little bit, and I got this for free. So yeah, the thrift store we went into, all the Bibles were free. I only took one. I'm not that guy. I'm sure there's some people, when they see free, they're just going to grab them all. I'm not that guy. But yeah, so this was new sealed. I got $34.99 out of this, plus made the buyer pay shipping. So yeah, typically I think almost every one of these sales updates I've been doing, I'm selling at least one Bible. I love selling these things. I'm learning which ones are selling and which ones are not selling. Which is great. So yeah, all right, this one here, I love picking up HP LaserJet toner cartridges. This one here is probably one of the lowest dollar ones that I've ever sold. Typically these go at about 79 to 100 bucks a pop. I didn't even bother looking it up because I just know that HP LaserJet toners goes for pretty good money. I think I paid $2 for this. It was new sealed. There's no way I was leaving this for $2. I got $35.99 out of that, free shipping. Not the best. I've actually had this listed for a little while, so I was trying to figure out why it wasn't selling. I had it priced just a little bit higher than everybody else, and there's obviously quite a few of them out there, so I put it on sale. As soon as I put it on sale, it must have been just enough to get somebody to jump on it. So because I had this for $39.99 free ship, and that's about where those were trending, in that $35 range. So that's out the door. All right, last but not least, for eBay sales, you guys are still here, man. Kudos to you for hanging on this long video. Like I said, I don't usually do these long, windy videos, but I had a lot of stuff that we sold, a lot of stuff to get through. And last week I was just really busy. So anyway, here's the last item I picked up. I grabbed these really nice. I got these at my local Goodwill. No, I got these at a little charity thrift here in town. I paid $2 for these. Really nice pair of Columbia PFG nylon. I don't know. I guess they're fishing shorts, outdoor hiking shorts, whatever. They've got the little triangle, the PFG logo on the back. So you guys want to look for that. If you guys are wanting to pick up this PFG stuff, as far as a recommendation, this time of year it's going to sell. It should sell for you pretty well. It doesn't bring in huge money. I got $14.99 out of this, plus made the buyer pay shipping, so not too bad. I did actually have 2 people, as soon as I listed, I had 2 people send me messages wanting me to take $10 for these. So, I'm guessing that these are probably trending in about the $17 range, because 10 plus 7 shipping, and I had 2 people send me messages about that, so that's probably a little closer to where they probably should be going. So I guess I lucked out getting the $14.99 plus $7 shipping. So You know, maybe that's where you know, they're seeing the $14 versus $17 that other people are selling stuff at, but now they're paying the shipping on my end. So I was probably able to squeeze a little bit more money out of these than maybe what somebody else did. So anyway, guys, that's on my eBay sales. Then we'll jump over and I'll show you what I always sold on Poshmark. So yeah, if you guys are into Poshmark, thinking about doing Poshmark or whatever, stay tuned and show you that. Okay, guys, you see here my Poshmark sales. I got about 10 items that I sold over the past couple of weeks. You know, not a lot, but you know what? 10 sales is still 10 sales. So, you know, not a bad little return there for 2 weeks of selling on another platform. So, anyway, we'll jump into it. This one here, just regular Carhartt, really nice Carhartt men's shirt, double extra large. If you guys look at the photos, one thing great with Poshmark is everything just transfers right over from eBay. You just copy and paste your listings. It literally takes me 2 minutes to cross post. So as soon as I get done putting something up on eBay, if it's something I want to sell on Poshmark, I just copy my my item description, bring it right over. I already have my photos right there from when I did my eBay listing. I just quick upload them, paste my item description, and then select my options. You know, like for the shirt, it's a button front shirt. It's red and beige, and put the size in and hit post, upload, whatever it is, and these things are good to go. So it literally takes me 2 minutes to add items to Poshmark. And on Poshmark, I don't have to worry about shipping. That's all figured in. The buyer pays that on top of whatever your asking price is. I do ask just a tad more over here because everything basically has, like what they do on eBay, the best offer feature. It's called Make an Offer. And I think every single item I sold over here was all on the Make an Offer. So, you know, I just price accordingly. I just expect to get the offer. I don't want to, you know, I could probably price my items a little less, and I might get 1 or 2 items, you know, that sell for my actual asking price. But I'm still expecting, you know, someone wants to haggle. I think maybe that's the thing with this platform as well is I think people like to haggle, think that they're actually getting a deal, which, and I'm totally cool with. I'm totally cool with giving somebody a deal. You know, we all know what we have into these items and what our return is and stuff like that. So everybody's a little different. We all source from different places. So, you know, some of you guys get stuff from the bins. You get stuff super, super cheap. Some of you guys, your areas, you know, I mean, they might be charging $8 for this shirt. So, you know, I happen to be kind of in the middle. So, you know, and I'm picky about the items that I do pick up and what I do pay for them. So, but anyway, like I said, this is just a really nice shirt, nice Carhartt shirt. You can see I originally asked $24 for this shirt, and I believe the buyer offered me like 15. We just met in the middle. That's typically about what usually happens. Whenever they send an offer, it's always, you know, some number. Most of the time, they're always pretty decent. You get your low ballers just like on eBay, which is to be expected. I just deal with them the same way as I would on eBay if I ran a best offer over there. I just give them the price that I'm comfortable with, and you know, I'm not going to take any less. I've never declined an offer. There is a decline feature on there. I've never declined an offer. I just, you know, I just counter it. Whether they like it, and if they don't, they don't. Yeah, it's just that simple. But yeah. So anyway, like I said, this one went for 20 bucks. Sorry to keep rambling on about that, but I know a lot of people have been moving over to Poshmark or, you know, cross-posting, you know, and people are starting to do pretty well with it. I've been getting a lot of questions. I know, you know, a lot of other people, like, you know, in the Reseller Six Pack or a group. We do also have a Poshmark page, Facebook group. Tanya, Thrifty Treasures, started, so I will put a link to that. So if you guys, you know, got questions or whatever, you know, you guys can hit me up. You know, you can ask questions down below. You guys can hit me up on Instagram. You know, there's several ways to get a hold of me if you guys have questions, or, you know, you guys can reach out to Lauren, Hot Chic Thrift. She knows a ton about Poshmark. I'm still learning stuff, but you know, I'm slowly figuring this thing out. I'm just one of them type of people. When I, you know, get into something new, I want to learn everything I can about it and, you know, soak it all up. So anyway, all right, we're gonna move on. But yeah, so that was that. So this really nice kid, I guess little girls, Patagonia, little jacket, fleece jacket. You can see I originally started this at 50 bucks. I think on eBay I had this for 40. plus shipping. So over here, I listed it for 50, figuring someone's going to send me, a lower offer. I actually think that they sent me like a $20 offer, and we ended up settling on 34. Plus, they're paying $6.50 shipping on top of that, so not too bad. I'm definitely happy with this. This thing, like I said, I don't even have to worry about shipping on these things, so which is great. So just 34 bucks minus 20% goes right into my pocket. So nice little sale there. Yeah, Patagonia is always a great brand to look out for, guys. Okay, this here's a really nice Ralph Lauren shirt. Yeah, this sold for 20 bucks. I asked 24. We sold it on 20. It's one of those things. Could I have listed it 19 bucks? Probably, but someone's probably going to try and get it for 15. So it's just a game. You kind of learn as you're over there playing. But yeah, really nice Ralph Lauren shirt there, 20 bucks. Here's a nice Snap-on Tools pullover, just a regular hoodie or whatever. Really good shape and condition. I got 25 bucks out of that, so not too bad. You can see where I started at 34. Is what it is. I'll take 25 bucks for that. I think I paid $3 or $4 for that, so then I'm okay. Orvis, this sold almost immediately from when I put it up there on Poshmark. Someone just, yeah, I think they hit me at like 22 bucks, which I should have just took. But I was like, I go. I just put this up there, and I also listed over on eBay. So I figured, what, I think on eBay I had it listed for 27. So I mean, I'm still getting pretty much the same money over here as what I would on eBay. It just all, how you look at things. But yeah, we settled on 25 bucks, which is a fair price for the shirt, and like I said, they're still paying shipping on top. So actually they probably paid more money over here than they would have on eBay for this exact same shirt by the time they had the shipping on. But it looks like they got a better deal. So anyway, yeah, I was happy to move that. Really nice Orvis shirt though. Nike Golf, just dry fit polo shirt. I got 20 bucks out of that. I originally asked 24. You guys get the idea. So like I said, if you think about selling over here, I would just say price accordingly. It's what's working for me. Your pricing structure may be different, but that's just kind of how I'm doing things. I am moving stuff. I am actually getting a lot of offers on stuff. I've probably missed on some sales by being greedy a little bit, but sometimes I think I can afford to be a little greedy just given my situation. Everybody's in a different situation, so you just have to figure out what works best for you. Really nice Under Armour shirt, just one of them basic items. One of the things I'm kind of noticing too over here on Posh, and this is just my opinion and my take. I've only been selling over here 3 weeks, and I've sold 20 items in 3 weeks. Yesterday I hit my 20th item, so I think that's pretty decent for 3 weeks. Not too bad, almost 7 items a week. I'm okay with that. Especially because they don't have near the eyeballs as what they do over on eBay. So yeah, that's and I have probably a third of the items listed, so my sell-through rate over here I think is way better right now than what it is on eBay. So I'm definitely happy about that. But I think it's in just my opinion from the items I'm selling, it's stuff that's maybe a little more trendy. I think not necessarily all the higher end stuff or whatever is going to move, because I do have some Canali stuff. I do have some other things that I'm not getting action on. Brooks Brothers stuff. I'm not really seeing a lot of that sort of action. So, but it's a lot of like I said, the Nike, the Columbia, those sort of things. Under Armour. A lot of the Ralph Lauren, which there are a lot of younger people that do wear the Ralph Lauren stuff. That stuff tends to, I'm getting a lot of action on that. J. Crew seems to be really big over here for guys stuff. So anyway, but all right, we're gonna move on. Sorry about that, guys. I know it's been a super, super long video, but just a lot to cover today. Vineyard Vines, another young trendy brand. Great brand to pick up, guys, if you guys are running across this. But I got 28 bucks out of this. Actually, this one here actually must have sold for my asking price. No, I had this listed for $34. I don't know why it's not showing up, but I had this actually listed for 34 bucks, figuring I was going to get about $30 out of it. We sold it on 28, so not too bad. And this is really not the best color in my opinion, but as the little whale on the chest, that's what everybody likes. Holy cow, it's not closed. Yeah, guys, you can sell some other things over here. Just want to be careful. I know me personally, I have some belt buckles, and I have maybe one or two other little items. That I'm selling over here. So this here was just a nice Ralph Lauren plush teddy bear. I listed them for 25 bucks, and we sold it for 18. So and the buyer paid shipping. So yeah, not too bad. I just figured, given the theme and what have you, I just listed him. I can't remember what category I listed this under. Oh, just men's other. So see, there's category for that. I probably should have put this in women's other, but yeah. So someone actually found this. I don't know how they found it. I know this did get a lot of shares. That's one thing over on Poshmark. People share a lot of your stuff. The more followers you get, more people look at your stuff and they share your items. So that's really awesome. So this thing probably has gotten in front of some people's, several people's eyes. But yeah, so I was super happy to ship that out. And the one thing that was really, really nice too, that I really enjoy with Poshmark is to coin a phrase from Lonnie at Garage Flips. The one thing with eBay is everybody's trying to cram an elephant into a padded priority mail. And you know what? He's totally right. eBay, you try to get everything you can into the smallest package possible or into a flat rate package so you can ship it for the cheapest price possible. On Poshmark, it's not that way. I actually put this thing in a 12 by 12 box from the USPS. Yeah, one of them huge boxes. Now, normally, I mean, this thing's light enough to go first class. I could have put this in a poly mailer probably if I was on eBay and just double bagged it. And this for me would have shipped for $4. But on Poshmark, things are a little different. The way that they handle their shipping, the way that the prices are and what have you. Yeah, I packed this thing with care. I mean, it looked beautiful when I sent it out. And, I just took a little more pride in it than I would have if this would have sold on eBay. So when the person gets this, they're like, wow, this is, it's in a nice big box. The way I laid it out and displayed it, and I padded all around it and stuff like that. I was able to take a little extra time with it. And, it really doesn't cost me anything. The boxes are free. And what have you. So just something, that I do like with Poshmark is, like you said, you can use any kind of box. You don't have to worry about trying to, trim that last little ounce to get into the next weight class or whatever. As long as your items are under 5 pounds, you're good to go. So it is one huge plus that I really, really love with selling over here. All right, last but not least, this Under Armour, kind of like one of them Columbia Pro fishing gear shirts. Really nice. It's got the vented back. I made sure I put vented back in the item description. This went for 27 bucks, so not too bad. But that was my last sale over here. Yeah, guys. All right, let me zoom on here real fast.
Hey guys, just wanted to touch on this real quick since I do get a lot of questions about this. I figured I gotta get this out anyway. Just finished doing that video. But anyway, I get a ton of questions of people asking how I actually pack and ship stuff for Poshmark. So honestly, guys, I do it exactly how I do it for eBay, except for one more step. It's really that simple. So, like, here's that Under Armour shirt that I just showed you guys. Okay, that's that Under Armour vented back shirt. Yep. This is just how all my items are done and packaged. I'll go in these little, these are clear cello bags. I throw the "Thank you for your business" sticker on them. This is just how I do for eBay. All my items are ready to go just like that. Then I just take and I put them in these 10 by 13 poly mailers, which I'm sure if you guys are selling clothes, you guys already have those. So anyway, I'll just take and I'll do that real quick. Okay, so anyway, yeah, once I get my shirt thrown in there, this is exactly how I ship my stuff off to eBay. Then I print my label off, slap my label on, good to go. The only difference for Poshmark is everything has to go priority mail, which is fine. You can do it, you can just print your label off and put it on here. But on Poshmark, I can't use my, my adhesive labels, so it actually prints out on a sheet of paper. I have to cut it out and then tape it on. So everything goes priority. These here are free from the USPS. Since it goes priority, I want it to look like it, this catches, I think, the postal workers' eyes and what have you. But these are the Tyvek envelopes, and you can order them right on the United States Postal Service website. They'll send them to you. They usually always have these right at the post office. I just grab them at the post office because they always have a ton of these. But anyway, so that's what I use when I'm shipping stuff off to Poshmark. And all you do is you just slide your shirt into, or your item, whatever it is, into there. And these here actually hold like a hoodie and stuff like that. They hold those pretty well. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So, but anyway, yeah, one-handed, just that easy. Tear the little tab off, fold it over. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, just tear the little tab off, fold it over. Makes a nice little square package. Then I just print my label off, tape it to the front. Out the door it goes. It's that easy, guys. It's just one extra little step. You know, so it's you know, a lot of people have questions on how to ship stuff on there or whatever, or how do I do it? Do I do it different than eBay or what have you? So anyway, I hope this answers some of your questions on that. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Hope that helped you out.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much my sales for the week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys might have learned a couple things or two. If you guys get any questions or comments for me, like I said, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Or like I said, you guys can reach out to me on Instagram. You guys can hit me up there. I will put links to the Poshmark Talk Facebook group down below, so you guys can go check that out if you guys are interested in Poshmark. There's a lot of knowledgeable people in there, stuff like that can help you out. And also, if you are thinking about signing up, I will put my referral code down here. Actually, I'm going to put it right below here. There'll be a referral code, and then I'll also put it in the item description. So if you guys type that in, you'll get $5 off your first purchase. And then I believe I get $5 off, like a $5 credit. So we both kind of win on that. So you know, it's just kind of a nice little way to you know, get people in there. Like I said, if you guys sign up, just type that in. You know, when you guys go and buy something or whatever, you automatically get $5 off of your first purchase. So I think that's a really cool thing that they're doing there. So but anyway, you guys are more than welcome to use that. And then, like I said, then I'll get a little bit of something on the return side. So you know, maybe I can pick up something for myself or what have you. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Like I said, really appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging in there. Was a lot of items to cover and what have you, but you know, we had just, you know, a little bit of everything. You know, a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, not a lot of hard goods. You know, garage sale season's getting ready to start, so hopefully I can start picking up a few more of those items. But yeah, so just right now I'm still, you know, just moving a lot of clothing. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. But that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, fins up. Bye, everybody.